Hey everyone, we're going to be doing an all-day shed hunt today. This is only my third walk now. Like as you guys seen from the episode before, I did a couple hour walk and then just a quick walk after Sarah got home from work. So today I have pretty much all day. I'm going to go hit a couple public spots, which I know get pounded pretty hard, and I'm going to put some miles on and hopefully cover a lot of ground. And then I'm gonna also hit a couple small tiny private spots I've got close by one of the public spots, so we should be able to find a couple antlers today. My goal is definitely to find 4 or 5 at least, I'm hoping, but that always doesn't pan out, so stay tuned and let's see how we do today. Hey everyone, here's another little shed hunting tip. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but I notice a lot of guys out shed hunting that don't do it. But good pair of binos. It helps a lot. Helps cut down on a lot of unnecessary walking. Like I've already glassed up a couple cow bones in this pasture I'm cutting through to get to a chunk of woods that I can walk. And from here, I'll pan across, and obviously it just caught my eye right, and it is an antler. So it's good to have binos, and like I said, it cut down on a couple cow rib bones up top there that I was gonna go look at, and now I glass this, and it is an antler. So I'll show it to you guys here in a sec. It is. There it is. It looks to be a decent one, so let's go check it out. Alrighty, just cutting across over here to it, looking around for some more. I like these ones in the open because the squirrels don't get to them. Oh yeah, just a little guy. Alrighty, first one of the day, here it is. Just a little guy. Awesome. Alrighty, we're gonna keep on walking. We just started. Hey everyone, here's another point where the binos paid off. I was up here on the top part of the cedar ridge, just walking, zigzagging these cedars in between cornfield up on top and kind of a pasture, open, just grassy bottom below me on the creek bottom. And I saw what looked like any other stick or tines, and I throw the binos on it, and sure enough, here it is. Looks like a decent brow and a couple tines, so let's see what it is. Meet you guys down there in a sec. Alright. Oh, that was this ice, or this snow melt. Everything's still frozen like a half inch underneath the dirt, or underneath the surface of the dirt. And it is a slick mess down here. Let's see if we can see the other side anywhere around right here, but alright, looks like a nice little 4-point side. Alrighty, oh yeah, decent little young buck. Here it is. Alrighty, I'm going to get some pictures and I'll pick it up. We're going to keep on walking, so we still got all day. Stay tuned. Alrighty everyone, it's been a while. I've been walking. I think I just looked at my phone about a half an hour ago and I was at 4.7 miles. And it's only been that dead head and two smaller antlers, and come around this corner in this thick little area, and I just jumped a whole bunch of deer right here. So I started doing circles in here where they were bedded, and sure enough, I come around the corner and there's it looks like a decent 5-point. Let's go check it out. they're not chewed up in these woods. It means it wasn't dropped that long ago. That's a nice antler right there. That's a real nice antler. Look at these trails. It's just insane. These trails are just nuts in here. This one here is a public ground. That's a trophy right there for public ground. Finding a nice little horn like that. I found so many boot tracks. It's not even funny. Oh yeah, that's not a bad antler at all. Probably a nice 3.5-year-old. It'll be a good one this year. Alright, well, I walked a nice little chunk of private where I found the first two. I found boot tracks of guys coming over from the public. That's the bad part about having property that butts up against public, is you get trespassers. And came into the public, and I've been, like I said, walking a long time. Lots and lots of boot tracks, but I just kept pushing, and glad I did, because it's a nice one. So stay tuned. I'm gonna definitely circle all through here, because like I said, I kicked up a ton of deer, and as you can see, these trails are nuts. So I'm gonna circle the crap out of this, look for the other side of this one and maybe more, and then I got one last little draw on the private on my way back to the truck. So stay tuned. Hopefully we find one more or a couple, who knows. Hey everyone, I almost forgot to do an outro there. I got out and the farmer was standing there by my truck and BSing with him for a little bit and showed him the couple horns and got in the truck, and I left, and then I was like, oh crap. So here we are, back at the house. Got these three, so decent little walk. Ended up putting 6.6 miles on, so it isn't the best day, but at the same time, I was checking some public ground, which, like I said, I cut so many boot tracks. It was insane. And I also cut a bunch of boot tracks in the landowner's property where people were hopping the fence with the public and coming in on the back draws of his that touched the public, which always sucks that people trespass, but gotta deal with it, I guess, when you butt public ground. This one here, I'd say, is a nice little 1.5-year-old that's gonna be probably a stud. I mean, it's already grown 5 points. I'd put this guy at probably 2.5, maybe 1.5, but I'm guessing 2.5. And then this one here's a nice little guy, or a nice guy. And this one was actually the one on the public. The first two were on the private draws next to the public, so it's cool. It's good to see a nice one like that make it through public. So next year I'll actually have some cameras in that area. I didn't run cameras in that area this year, so we'll check on him. Hopefully we get a picture of him next year. Well, this year, I should say. So, alrighty, stay tuned for some more shed videos. Remember, click the subscribe button, like it if you want, or if you really want to, hit that bell notification down the bottom and make sure to get notified whenever we post some videos. Stay tuned.